Hello, everybody. How you doing? I'm JB, and welcome to the 1 hour, 10-round edition of the Comic Book Pop-Up Shop Show. I am rolling solo today. We don't have any guest sellers in today's show, but I do have a guest host, and let me bring him in. Welcome, my man. Can never be ready. Big Will. I have arrived! Boom! We are not alone. Thank you so much for helping me out today. So what have I got planned for today? Let me tell you what I got planned for today. We're going to go 10 rounds. We're going to do 10 rounds in 1 hour, in 60 minutes. This is the new thing. I'm going to alternate between auction round and pop-up round all the way to round 10. Round 10 is already up for all levels of Patreon supporter. The preview of round 10 is up. Round 10 will be the only pop-up round that is not $1. Every other pop-up round is $1, and if we run out of time, I'll be eliminating one of those. We're going to start the show with an auction round. How do we play? How do you participate? If you're new to the channel, if you're just now joining us, let me explain. You must be 18 to participate. Why? Because you got to pay for this somehow, right? You got to pay via PayPal. My information is in the description below. My information will be slathered all over the screen on every layout, and we request that you send friends or family. Is it necessary? Absolutely not. But if you do decide to go the other way, I ask that you add the extra points, right? It's only 3%. Add it on, and you can send it that way. Totally good with me. Now, how do you participate? You must be registered. What does that mean, JB? What does that mean to be registered? To be registered, all that means is that I have a real name, because the PayPal is going to probably be in a real name that goes with this screen name that you're using. And the best way to get that is for you to send me an email to discoverybaitcomics@gmail.com with the following information: your real name, and I will need a shipping address, so I won't have to ask you again. So if you do plan on participating, go ahead and give me your shipping address. Those two pieces of information I'll be able to use with the PayPal to put everything together and get you your books. Now, let me explain something else about my pop-up that's a little bit different. You do not have to pay today. You have to pay when you are ready to ship. If you ain't ready to ship, just put them aside. I don't mind. I got space. I got a really cool filing system over here. And when you get enough to ship, basically, 10 or more, that 10 is a nice number to ship. And then once you get past 10, you probably should just go for the big gusto. And the big gusto is up to about 45 books, 45 to 50 safely in the $15 mailer. So let's get started, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and take the big screen. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go auction first. Auction first, auction, pop-up, auction, pop-up. We're going to have a good time. We're going to be done within an hour. All right, let's do this. I'm going to take the big screen over here, and we're going to go to auction cam. And the auction cam says, yes, you are ready. We have got a book, or I think round one actually has two in the first round. So what we're going to do here is we've got 2 books in the first round, and they make up a lot. And the first book is a really beat up bad version of Thor number 122, some Silver Age goodness, 12-cent goodness. But man, if I give you the spine slide, you're going to say, where the hell did the spine go? Because it's basically chewed away. So that's a low grade copy, my friend. Now, maybe I don't need this base. We don't need the base. If we're going to do 2 books, we're going to take the base out. Take the base out. So we've got a lower grade copy of Thor 122. Now we're going to pair him with something pretty nice, actually. I would say a better grade, maybe a mid grade, maybe a 7 even. If we press this guy, it could be something special. But how about king size special, the Mighty Thor number 2? King size special, the Mighty Thor number 2. So if you're a Thor fan, we're going to start off the show with round 1. Where's the round, my friend? Round 1. Round 1 is going to be an auction style, and we're doing 2 books. I believe they're both silvers, right? Yeah, this is from 1966, my friend. Thor king size special number 2 from 1966 down, and then Thor 12 center from November, somewhere in the mid 60s, but low grade, probably, a good, if we're lucky, probably a fair, solidly. All right, so let's get on over here and get this party started. How many people we got? We got 15 people with us. I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to hang out. We're starting in round 1. Starting bid is $1.
So who dares defy the destroyer?
All right.
Beta Ray Jim defies 5 times over.
Beta Ray Jim says, I know what I see there. I'm in for $5, my friend. Beta Ray Jim, thanks for joining the stream. Thank everyone else who's joining. If you'd like to share, feel free. Like I mentioned, we're
$20.
We're solid 1 hour, and we got to be off. So, you know why? Because if people watch it on the rewind if it's less than an hour. Plus, I got stuff I'm supposed to be doing over here. I just had my daughter freak out on me because I didn't get her hair brushed today. But that's okay, because we're going to go an hour, and we have got Louis
Beta Ray Jim.
$20. What did you say?
25, Beta Ray Jim.
Oh, it has not loaded. There it is. Beta Ray Jim at $25.
Looks like it's just these two. Go ahead and start that clock. Luis Ramirez, 29.
29 for Mr. Luis Ramirez, 504. You got it. And I will start the clock. Looks like it's just these two gentlemen. But just in case, if you want to get in before this clock expires. And real quick, let me go run on over to the Patreon and see if there was any of those supporters interested in any of those books in the final round.
Beta Ray Jim, 30. That's right, folks. Until the final round actually happens.
What number is L? In Mr. Miller, that is number 4. That is number 4, my friend. 4.
Luis Ramirez, 34.
$34 for Luis Ramirez. He's in. I think it's just between these two. We're just going to let one of these guys fold out.
All right.
We're just going to let one of these guys fold out. It looks like it's just between those two. Now, if someone gets in before one of them folds out, I'm down with that too. But we're going to let these guys fold it out. Battle between the two. Get my Post-its ready. See who's going to take round 1 of the show. Round 2 is pop-up.
Beta Ray, 35.
Round 2 is going to be pop-up dollar books, folks. Round 3 is another auction, and it's Silver Age again. So tell your friends we got Silver Age auction. All 4 rounds of auction are all Silver Age.
36. They're dollaring each other to death.
Here we go.
Dollars,
Kicking the dollar.
I've always wanted to see an auction go from like $1 or $5 up to 50 in $1 increments.
In $1.
37, Beta Ray.
I'll give you a sneak peek of round 3. Round 2 is dollar books, folks, via the pop-up. The next round is these Silver Age beauties right here. These Silver Age beauties are the next auction round. So
40, Luis Ramirez.
Have a fun time today, folks. I want to thank everybody who's joining me. The 17 strong in the chat.
You couldn't go 38 and keep the streak.
There it is. There's the fold from
$40, Luis Ramirez, winner.
Sold to Luis Ramirez, $40 in the first.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you for participating in round 1 of today's pop-up shop bonanza. All right, so there we go with round 1. Let's go on over and get to round 2. And round 2 is going to the pop-up shop, and it's going to be dollar books. We got dollar books. I've got 5 of these rounds set up in dollars, and then I got 1 round set up, the final round, which is not dollars, I believe. Something like that. Something to that effect. So if we go running short on time, we're going to be dropping one of these rounds. But like I said, dollar, throwing them down on the board. I don't know if these things are worth more than $1 or less than $1, but they are for sale for $1. How about the mighty, what is this? Mighty Avengers? The Mighty Avengers, number 2. Might be a key, might not. Don't know. It's on the board for $1. How about Super Patriot number 3? Image Comics, early stuff, on the board for $1. Justice League number 33. I think that cover is kind of cool. Honestly, I think it's worth $1. It's on the board for $1. Next up, we've got Justice League number 9. That one's on the board for $1. Who's a Doctor Who fan? Here's a free comic book day for $1. Look at me trying to squeeze $1 out of free comic book day. What is wrong with me? Convergence number 4 on the board for $1. Coming up strong. Next one, we've got Thunderbolts 147. That's kind of a fun team, actually, if you read them. On the board for $1, Rogue's Revenge. Final Crisis, number 1 of 3 on the board. Archer Armstrong, number 15. $1 on the board. Next up, we've got Bloodshot Yearbook. How many of these do you have, JB? On the board for $1. And another Armstrong, number $9 books. And the last one, I don't even know what this is. The Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters. Boom. Round 2. Let's get the round up on this one. I got a round in here, don't I? Where's my round? I don't got a round in here? That's interesting. I should absolutely have a round marker in here. Let's go ahead and drop that in here. Boom, round. Okay, let's go ahead and move him down to this corner. I think he's good down there. Change him to round 2. So if you're watching this on the rewind, any book that goes unsold, feel free to hit me up afterwards, and maybe we can work something out. Because I'm trying to move these books. We are in round 2. Starting line. This is going to be a claim sale style. You want to go wait for the starting line and then go ahead and drop your letter. And you can claim, we like one letter at a time, but you can claim multiple books because you're paying for them. They're $1. Starting only $1. Let's see if there's anybody interested in any of these in round 2. Remember, folks, round 3 is back to that Silver Age goodness. We're going Daredevil Silver Age in round 3.
I've also heard of middle-aged genetic kung fu chickens.
There you go. That's an interesting
The old comic smell, letter A.
That old comic smell coming at you.
Great intro, by the way.
The old comic smell. Says, I'll take a $1 claim in round 2, my friend. Give me letter A. Yours.
Then we have Luis Ramirez with L. Taking the D and F. L, D, and F.
Luis Ramirez says, I'm going to fill the box now. They're only $1. Round 2, L, D, and F.
Yes.
Bam. You got it, my friend.
Yes, Lou. K.
Yes, Lou Comics and Pops coming in strong with letter K.
That is the final claim I see.
No worries. Let me get this written down, and we're going to keep it moving. Yesy Lou with $1 claim in round 2, letter K. If you are watching this on the rewind, these books will still be available for 24 hours, basically. And if you're watching this tonight, and just reference round 2 and the letter, and I can go ahead and add that to your pile. We can start a new pile for you. All right, next up, we're going to round 3, folks. And in round 3, I am going back to the auction. And in the auction, let's go ahead and change this to round 3 because things are moving. We're moving right along, right? In round 3, we're going to go auction, and let me get the books ready for round 3. We're going back to the Silver Age, and man, you're going to like this one. All right, where am I at? See, it happens when you're getting organized, JB, getting organized. Okay, first up, we have got Daredevil number 29. 12-cent goodness. Yes, it's in the Mylar. I will take them out in a moment, but let me get them both down on the board first.
Great
next up,
cover.
Daredevil. Gotta get him over. What am I doing? All right, next up, we've got Daredevil 31, 29 and 31, 12-cent Daredevils going down on the board. I will open them up one at a time. But while I'm doing that, let's get this thing started at round 3. Starting bid, $1. All right, here we go. So starting bid, $1 on Silver Age Daredevils. We're talking number 29 and 31. I'm going to open up 29 first, and we'll go over it.
Come on, folks. You can bid up to $10, $20 without even looking at the condition on these. They're Silver Age. And Better Age Jim agrees with me. He's up at 1. Tricky Trapster's at 10. Sorry, Steven Spock. I'm going to have to increase that. You too, Yesy Lou.
All right. First, we're going to take a nice close look at Daredevil number 29. I'm going to give you the spine slide.
Ooh. So slidey.
It's actually in pretty decent shape, man. Come on.
Ray Jim, 15.
It's actually pretty decent shape for some Silver Age goodness. And this is going to be a book from the 60s.
$20, Luis Ramirez. From what I'm looking at, it's about a 6.5, possibly a 7.
Possibly. I mean, it's pretty darn sharp, man. I'm going to turn her over here and show you the back. Oh, yeah. Come on with it. Look at this. Focus. Give you the backs.
Stephen Spock is requesting page 13.
That is a joke. We can ignore all references to page 13 in any auction.
I still have to tell you.
Okay. Just for any
comics coming out of nowhere, $30.
New peeps. If you're having an auction and they ask you for page 13, they trolling you, brother. All right, let's take a look. Man, staples are in great shape. Oh, yeah, she's a beauty. She is a beauty. Solidly attached. So
sometimes
that's 29.
Page 13 will have the value stamp, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, is that what he's talking about? I thought he was.
No, these don't have value stamps. Luis Ramirez, 31. Tricky
All right,
Jeff.
so they
Yes, 35.
Let's take a look at 31 now. So that was 29. Let's take a closer look at 31 as the bidding continues on these two Silver Age classics. This one actually, let's take a look at it. We're talking about August. Man, this is actually really, oh wow.
Splash page, $40.
Wow. Look at the inside of this one. This thing is beautiful. Look at the colors.
Still be off-white on pages, though.
Right,
or off-white to white.
So here's number 31. 31, and let's do the spine slide on 31.
Ray Jim folds. So we have Splash Page, Yesy Lou, and Luis Ramirez in the running. Lewis folds. Yesy Lou Comics and Pops, $45. Splash Page. What is your answer?
Haven't even finished showing the book.
That's about the same condition as the other one, I'd say.
I think it's actually a little nicer.
Oh, well, you are looking at them in person. Splash Page, 50.
Splash will be happy.
Yesy Lou, 55. Now, just so you guys know, you don't have to go in $5 increments. I mean, if you want to, you can.
You can. Not necessary, but we've got round 3, guys, is down. We're talking Silver Age goodness on the board. Daredevil 29 and 31. I just gave you the up-close look. They're pretty nice copies, my friends. Pretty nice copies. So where are we at now? Let's take a close look. It looks like it's between Yesy Lou and Splash Page. Yep. When one of them folds, we're going to go call it unless someone else wants to jump in before one of these two gentlemen folds. If someone else jumps in before one of them folds, you're in. If you come in after, it's over.
I don't know, man. We're getting close to that threshold. Yesy Lou Comics and Pops, $65 bid. Welcome, Who Dat?
Hey, Who Dat, how you doing? What we've got going on is we've got 2 Silver Age classics. Round 1 was some Silver Age Thor. Round 3 is now Silver Age Daredevil. You know what? Let me give you a preview of round 5.
Ooh.
You guys may want to save up because this one is going to blow you away.
And Splash Page folds. Yesy Lou Comics and Pop. You win it at 65.
That is going to be the next Silver Age lot coming up.
Oh, we have TOS coming up in the next auction.
There you go. Tales of Suspense coming up in the next auction round after this next pop-up round. And let me write this down. Who was the winner of this one? We've got a fold from
Yesy
Splash
Lou.
Page. And Yesy Lou Comics and More takes that round at $65 for Yesy Lou. The 2 Silver Age Classic Daredevils in round 3. Thank you very much. I'll write that down. Get that one and that one. Here we go. And next up, we're going back to Pop-Up, folks. We're going to go back to the Pop-Up
Welcome, Coffee Madness.
shop. Hey, Coffee Madness, how you doing? Thanks for taking the time to hang out today. We're in round 4. We're going to be doing alternating rounds. All the even rounds are being pop-up rounds, and all the odd rounds are being auction rounds. So we're in round 4 of the dollar pop-up round. And let's see what we got in this round.
I still can't keep track of which is odd and what's even. I never learned it in school.
Here we go. So first book in the round 4 $1 book might be a key, may not. I have no idea. You know what? We have the person on the panel to tell me. Tales of the Teen Titans, number 41.
That is not a major key.
$1. Next one is Wildcat Adventures from Image Comics, number 1 on the board for $1. How about some Gideon Falls from Image Comics, number 12 on the board for $1? And stick around, folks. Next round is going to be Silver Age auction again. Next up is the Incredible Hulk's Enigma Force. I don't know what the heck this is, but it's $1. Next up, DC Legion of the Substitute Heroes, number 1. Less than cover price. It's $1. These are all less than cover price. Come on. Morbius the Living Vampire, number 4. Ooh, that's kind of a cool cover, man. I'll take that. We'll put that.
Where's the G spot?
Where's it at? Ultimate X-Men, number 14. That's kind of cool. Going on the board for $1. There we go. Next one, we've got The Plot, number 2. The Plot, number 2. Dollar books in round 4, folks. Silver Age auction in round 5. Dollar books in round 4. Silver Age auction coming up next. New X-Men number 153. New X-Men 153. $1. The Mighty Thor 459 for $1. 2 more books, and we're going to go ahead and get this round going. We're in round 4, folks. We've got Superman Doomed, number 2. Oh, wait a minute. No. Can't do that. That one's signed by somebody. I'll have to put that aside. We'll have to grab a different book.
Who's it signed by, though?
No idea. But we'll have to research that. Vampire State Building, number 3. Look at that funky. Is that a homage to little ASM right there? Is that an ASM homage right there, maybe?
No, that's Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man homage. X-Man. I don't even see a number on this thing. Number 1, deluxe edition, X-Man, number 1. Holy moly. $1. There you go. We're in round 4, folks. Let me get the starting line going in round 4. We got to keep the show moving. Like I said, we had a hard stop at 1 hour. Starting line round 4, only $1. Let me quickly give you that preview of the next auction round so you can start looking at
letter E.
Next auction round, Tales of Suspense 83, 84, and 93. You can start to look them up. 83, 84, and 93 coming up next round. All right, who do we got?
Steven Spock, Vampire State Building.
You got it. Steven Spock with $1 claim in round 4. E is yours.
Next up, Cyborg Dad Mystery, letter B.
You got it. Cyborg Dad, how you doing, my friend? $1 book in round 4. Hold on real quick. I'm just going to bring, you know what? I see in the back. We'll bring it in at the break here. Round 4, $1 Cyborg Dad Mystery, letter B, my friend, is yours. $1.
That old comic smell, letter J.
That old comic smell. You got it. $1 claim in round 4.
All right, Rob.
Letter J. The Plot.
Yes. Next up, Tricky Trapster, letter A.
You got it. Tricky Trapster, how you doing? Welcome to the show, my friend. You've got $1 claim in round 4. Letter A.
Next up, Luis Ramirez, H and M.
Ramirez with 2 books, $1 each. Round 4, H and M. You got it, my friend. You got it.
If it's that much of a lot, well, no, A's the last one. Yeah, yeah, folks. The video lags, but the chat doesn't really lag very much. So make sure you're looking at the chat, not waiting for him to say anything.
Yep.
Next up is Luis Ramirez with Taking the D.
You got it. And we've got a little bit more help coming in after this round, just in time for that auction round.
And we do apparently need to wait about 15 seconds after you show the last letter before we start.
Gotcha.
That's final claim.
I got it. All right, folks. That is the final claim. That is the end of round 4. We are making great time, aren't we? What do you think? Good time? Round 4, halfway, kind of. We're close. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going back to auction. We're going to go Silver Age auction after we welcome our next guest host.
Biggie.
Yo, Biggie Shaq, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for joining us. I do appreciate you. We are in round 5. You're getting here just at the right time. So let's go ahead and go to the auction cam. We're going to auction cam. We're going to round 5. As I mentioned earlier, all these auction rounds are coming with the strong Silver Age. And this next one is no different. Let's take a look at what we are going to be doing in round 5. First book, I'll take each of these out afterwards, but let's show them first. Tales of Suspense number 83.
Oh, you ain't playing around today.
I'm not playing, Biggie. Tales of Suspense number 83. And we'll go over these. I'll take each one of them out of the Mylars so we can take a nice look at these. Tales of Suspense number 84. 3-book lot. These two are in not great shape. These are in better shape. These two are comparable to the Daredevil shape that we just saw earlier. This one is in much lower shape. This is number 93. We will go through each of these as needed. So we've got 83, 84, and 93 Tales of Suspense Silver Age books on
number 83. Number 83. Is the first appearance of the Tumbler. A criminal with exceptional acrobatic skills in mid-grade goes for around 30 or more.
You got it. There you go.
It is a key.
We've got books on the board, Silver Age goodness on the board. And let me get over here. Can I get the starting line going? Should we get round 5 jumping?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
We have
quick draw. You want that Ultimate X-Men? You got it. Ultimate X-Men is yours. Thank you very much. Quick draw. Let me get that written up for you. Quick draw. $1 claim in round 4. We are now in round 5.
I think that one that's out of view is a key, ain't it?
I think
no, it's the one that right there.
It's super adaptoid, I think, or something like that.
No, the one that you just put in the back.
No, it's not a key. It's the one after it. That's the key. First MODOK.
I think that's the first.
No, I just looked them up.
It's not Cameo MODOK.
Oh yeah, it is the Cameo MODOK, but they don't consider it a cameo.
Don't tell Biggie Shaq when the Biggie app goes off, brother.
Here you go, baby. Come on now. Get the leg drop again. Boom,
I know my books, dude.
How is it a cameo? I don't know it. I don't know it.
All they did was say his name, but it's one of the cooler cameos because it's
go.
Okay.
All right, let's get up into these, man. Let's get up into these books. We're going to start with number 83 first.
Yeah, 30. Splash.
Take a look at what we got going on here. JB's bringing the Silver Age strength today.
That's the biggest book. Yo, MODOK's not big.
Silver Age strength. And oh, baby, do you know what? This thing is nice looking. All right. You guys ready for this one? This is Tales of Suspense number 83, and she's a pretty good looking copy. Let's get the right light on here, and then we'll give you the good spine slide. Come on, get up in there.
We got Luis Ramirez, 50, splash page, 55.
Dang, bro. Look at that. Curb-erific. Gratitude. If that ain't Kirby, that's like some good.
It's beautiful. All right, let me open her up.
Or something.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look on them staples because I think it's got a funky wrap on it. Definitely got a funky wrap. But it's definitely.
Oh, wow. Apparently, 93 has a letter from Walt Simonson.
Is there a letter from Walt Simonson in 93?
Beautiful books.
Definitely got some Silver Age tanning. When is this? When is this from? This is from 1966. Man, all right, let's look at the back. You can see the wrap on that. Still around. It's not a great wrap, but it's got that browning, but it's in really nice shape.
Luis Ramirez at 60. Tricky Trapster and Who That Have Folded. So it is splash page and Luis Ramirez.
Let's open her up into the center and just take a quick look at the center.
I know that's first adapt toy, but I do like the cameo MODOK better. That's just my opinion.
All right, hold on. Oh man, look at what's the center page of this. This reminds me of my childhood. Remember the Saturdays cartoon? Saturdays on CBS.
Yeah. Space Ghost.
Nice. All right, so that's the 83. Let's go take a look at the 84. If necessary, where are we at? Looks like, are we done?
I think so.
We're just
folded. Tricky Traps are folded. Splash still hasn't folded, so maybe Splash is still in.
Well, go ahead and drop the timer there, and when it goes out, if nothing's happened, it'll go to Ramirez.
Yes, drop it down here. Let's get the timer.
I'm gonna get one of those one day.
Timer. Where's the timer? Oh, it's called Countdown.
Well, you drop in 61, you might can get it today.
I actually got some money, but I'm trying to get a First Vision.
First Vision?
Yeah, Avengers 57, baby.
Oh, no, I opened up the wrong one. I opened up 93.
I had one of them once.
I gotta get one, man. The only one I could afford right now is got tape. I'm trying to get a little bit more money.
93 is not as nice as 83 and 84. 83 and 84 are huge.
Splash page wants to see the other books.
I'm coming. All right, here's 84. Okay, 84. I do see question in the corner, but remember, we're talking about Silver Age, so we're starting at the top again.
Nice.
No, hold on. The bottom corner. Hold on. Let me get there.
Yeah, no.
Man, it's like the kids over here.
You're the one that's all jumpy, man.
Is that a tear?
It is. Look, I'm showing you the corner. I'm showing it to you right now. You won't let me get there. Hold on.
Okay.
So yeah, that corner has got an issue there. So both of these, but let's take a look at.
I don't think that's gonna kill it too much. Yeah, man. You know.
That splash page folds. It goes to Luis Ramirez, $60.
Boom, bingo, bango. Sold to Luis Ramirez for $60. All right, let's get to the next round, folks, which is round
6.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. Round 6 is next. We've got more dollar books for folks. Let me write this down.
Nice pickup, Luis.
$60, round 5. Going back to pop-up. Going back to some dollar books. Let's get the bargains again. And let me give you the preview of the next auction round. Next. How are we doing on time?
35 minutes in.
Oh,
Smoking it.
We might make it. Okay. Guys, this is the preview of the next auction round. Start looking them up. Tales to Astonish 87.
Ooh. I don't have that.
Tales to Astonish 81.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I love Tales.
Tales to Astonish 83.
You got that one.
Oh, yeah. And the final one in the next round's auction is going to be Tales to Astonish 101, which is important because this is the final Tales to Astonish before Hulk takes over in 102.
Wow.
Wow. 4-book lot, folks. 4-book lot is coming up next. Tell a friend. Silver Age goodness is coming up. All right. But this round is some dollar books, and we are in round 5. No, we are in round 6. Round 6. Keep track. Round 6. I appreciate everybody hanging out. We got 26 people still hanging out with us. Very nice. I'm digging it, folks. I appreciate it. And we're going to go to the next round of dollar books in round 6. Starting with Captain Adam Armageddon number 1. $1. How about some DC Rebirth Harley Quinn number 12 for $1? It's on the board.
Captain Adams, Alex Ross.
There you go. That's Alex Ross for $1. Come on, people. Valiant. Britannia number 1. There you go. It's on the board for $1. Task Force number 17. All right. I don't know what's up with that. Bee and Puppy Cat. I have no idea what the hell that is. On the board for $1. Runaways issue number 9. $1. Heathcliff number 14.
Yeah.
Come on now. Whoa, Kenny. Oh, to 84. All right, next up. Captain America 399. Web of Spider-Man number 53. Man, that's decent. Blastosaurus. Issue number 4. I actually read that. That's kind of funny. Met the writer of that. As a matter of fact. Batman 10-cent Adventure. Ever seen that one before, Big Will?
It is familiar.
And the final book in the round, Chew, number 25. $1 books, folks. We are in round 6. We're going to keep it moving. Silver Age is coming up in round 7. But let's get started with round 6. I'm waiting for you to tell me when I can drop that starting line.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold. Okay, you can drop it now.
All right, folks. We are in round 6. We're alternating back and forth between pop-up shop and auction, and we're in pop-up shop round 6. Then we're going to auction round 7, and then pop-up shop round 8. We might have to cut it at round 8 because, you know, I'm telling you, we're running.
And we have Herminio Reyes Jr.
Herminio Reyes Jr.
E and F.
$1 claims in round 6. He says, let's fill the box, JB. E and F are headed your way, my friend. $1.
That old comic smell is next on deck. He wants Heathcliff.
That old comic smell. $1 claim in round 6. He says, give me that Heathcliff. Boom.
Cyborg Dad Mystery did not get his E, but Big O got his M.
Big O, welcome to the show. $1 claim in round 6. Says, I'll take letter M. You got it.
Then we got Robb Boswell with letter J.
Hey, Rob, how you doing, my friend?
I think I accidentally made him want to collect one of Spider-Man.
Robb Boswell with a $1 claim in round 6. Says, give me that J. JB, there it is. Bam.
Next up, Herminio Reyes Jr. comes back again, taking that D.
All right, let me grab that stack right here. Those 2 books, and we'll just add another one to that one. We'll slide right there like that. Bam. All right, next.
That's it.
That is it. We are going to go ahead and close out round 6. Man, we make good time. Man. We can make it closed round 6. There you go. If you're watching this on the rewind and you're interested in any of the books from round 6, please do reference round 6 and the letter either in the description below or hit me up on the Instagrams.
Just to give everyone a little heads up, 101 of Tales to Astonish not only is the final issue, but is the first appearance of Destiny, an enemy of Submariner.
Well, there you go. So let's change the round here, round 7. And as I mentioned, this is going to be an auction round. And since I don't have enough room, we're going to have to go ahead and go auction text here. We'll take off the pop-up, overlay pop-up, auction item. Do I still have a shipping rates? I do have a shipping rates. We'll drop that in the side. Okay, we got a 4-book Silver Age books coming up, folks. Let's get it started. Where'd they go? There they go. Let's go earliest backwards. We can open up each and every one of these, starting with Tales to Astonish number 87. Tales to Astonish number 87. Let me just hold it up there for a second. Let's get a decent look at it right there. That's the first book in the lot. Second book in the lot, Tales to Astonish number 83. Tales to Astonish 83. Second book in the lot. Third book in the lot, Tales to Astonish. Oh, I went out of order. God damn it. Tales to Astonish 81.
That's weird.
81 is the first appearance of Boomerang.
First appearance of Boomerang. That is correct. That's exactly what I have written.
Like his nuggets. His knuckles are lit up.
And the final book in the round, which I would consider the big boy, Tales to Astonish 101. And everyone knows Hulk starts at 102. For Silver Age classics, my friends, we are in round 7. Let's go ahead and get this round started. What do you think, man? Should I keep it to $1? It's going to get where it needs to get.
Well, it'll get
Already bid only $1. Let's get it up there.
Herminio Reyes Jr., $40.
Get this thing started, Herminio. That's what I'm talking about.
Comic Geek, $50.
There you go. There you
There
go.
we go. Jason is Southern Comic Geek. Now, do we want to start opening these up one at a time? Let me start with the earliest one, or is there any one you guys want to see in particular?
I would just wait.
Herminio, $60.
I think they're good at face value. Those look
70.
pretty solid.
Luis Ramirez, $70.
Yeah, that takes up time. Just wait and see if they ask you, and then do it.
Get your Hulk Silver Age Marvel books, yo. Submariner.
You can't afford Hulk 1, Hulk 2.
Well, I got a Hulk too, actually.
Who
Big
out
Will.
there's buying a
Might
Hulk
not be able to
102 right
afford a
now?
Hulk 102.
Yeah, who's buying a Hulk 102 right now? You can
Like,
get Tales to Astonish 101 for pennies on the dollar.
I got one.
Herminio folds. Southern Comic Geek folds.
Fold.
We're looking at Pocan Joe and Tricky Trapster. Tricky Trapster folds. Pocan Joe, are you taking a sip of coffee, or what would you like to do?
Herminio with the exclamation mark.
Welcome, Johnny Five Alive. Go ahead and start the clock, JB.
All right, all right. If you're just now joining us and you're going, what is going on the board? We have got 4
Never mind the clock. Okay, Joe folds. It goes to Lewis.
Never mind. That is it. Man, that's a damn good buy, don't you think?
I think it's pretty decent.
Who's Ramirez? $70. Round 7. Right? That was 70?
Yes.
70. Round 7. Boom, 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 and boom. He said, start the clock. You got it. All right. Next up, we got a pop-up round. What time? How much time we got? 15? Yeah, we can do it.
Might want to go to the next auction round and then your final one. Make sure you have time.
You know what? 46. Let me check something real quick. See if there's any claims in the final here. Let me quick refresh. Quick refresh on the Patreon. See if there's any claims on the final round. And no, there's not. So we can get the final round's open. Maybe we just go straight final round. It's only 13 minutes left, and we can actually end early. But I do have another. Let's just do another.
And
this is not Silver Age, but I want you to go take a look at it. I want you to go look it up. We are going to do an auction round in 8, and then Hey, y'all all screwed up. Now we're gonna do this one as an auction round. It's a 4-book lot. 4-book lot, round 8. We're gonna start it at $1. I'm gonna look it up. Round 8. 4-book lot. World of Warcraft number 1 Jim Lee variant in beautiful, not Mylar. That's not Mylar Magic. We can give that one the nice once over. You guys can look that one up. World of Warcraft number 1 Jim Lee variant is part of a 4-book lot. Number 1, number 4, number 5, and number 6. We'll start the 4-book lot at $1. Hey, Foxy! Look at that! To help with all the support, the Kid Charity Auction shipping. Bravo for doing that, Disco. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I do appreciate that. That's the first super chat of the day, right? Good stuff. All right, Perry Comics is popping in. Mama J is in the house. Yes, Luke Comics is in, says Fox Crown. Let's go. Round 8. Starting bid $1. Look it up. You guys are all looking it up right now. You're going, wait a minute. See, I know what he's talking about now. Round 8, starting bid $1.
I see $15 on the number 1 alone. That is a second print, Jim Lee.
You got it.
Let's see here.
Is Perry in it too? Perry is bidding on this book. Holy moly. Just saw claims were made. JB claims were made. Let's take a look. We have got claims. You got it.
Perry Comics at $10.
Finally, a book he cares for. Holy moly. Perry's in at 10. Chicken Trapster folds. That old comic smell is looked him up. Now, let me tell you something, folks. If the old comic smell's bidding on it, you know it must be good. Come on. Oh, did you miss anything good, MLV? Are you kidding me?
Well, he's still got the last option.
No, we're gonna jump to the final pop-up at the $5 round after this and wrap under an hour.
I would say we're ready for the clock, sir.
All right. Oh, Yesy Lou folded. Who else was in? Tricky Trapster folded. That old guy. We're just waiting on Perry. We'll just wait on Perry and Perry.
We're waiting on Perry or the old comic smell.
Oh, MLV.
Ramirez, 12.
All you missed, MLV, was some Silver Age all day. It was all Silver Age. Right? He played the game forever. Bit it like you want it, Perry.
Herminio.
Well, Finny. Awesome. I love it. He says, take my money.
13.
Woo. I love it. Perry. Dude, I don't know if I've ever seen Perry bid on a book before, man. Wow. Look at that. Biggie Shaq had to take a picture of it. He's never seen Perry bid on a book before. Oh, I love it.
I'm just waiting for someone to drop the $20 hammer. 14, old comic smell.
He beat Luis Ramirez to it. That old comic smell. Oh man, good stuff.
Thank you, C. Wood.
Right? Tell you what, I agree with you 100%. 100%.
Luis Ramirez, $20 bill.
Ooh.
What do you want to do, Barry?
Episode of the pop-up. By the way, I'd love to get some comments in the chat. What does everybody think of the format? We're going to try to keep it to an hour, alternating between, the less expensive pop-up and then, having some auction stuff. I think it's a nice mix of stuff. That old comic smell as folded. Barry doesn't read comic books. Good tune. Oh, man, we got 35 people in here. Fantastic.
And it's between Lewis and Perry. Perry, ball is in your court. Would you like to bid or fold, sir?
I can't go 2 hours, Rob. We can go again on Thursday.
Well, it's not that he doesn't want to go more.
Yeah. Oh, Tricky Trapster says he likes the format. Cool. I'm glad you're digging it. Alternating back and forth. I mean, to get 8 rounds in, we're at 8. We're going to get 9 rounds in under an hour. We won't get to 10. Yeah, I like the faster paced show. I agree. Good stuff. Good format. Gives a range of prices, right? Yeah, you can get some stuff for $1, and then man, Luis Ramirez done dominated this episode of the show. Man, thank you so much for tuning in today, my friend.
Rob said, "Let me talk to Mama."
Let me talk to Mama. That was it, right? We were just waiting on Perry. 20 round 8. Yeah, that's a nice win too. That is a nice win. Bam, 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 bam. All right, so now we are in the final round. The final round has already been up and previewed for all levels of Patreon supporter. So what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean, JB? What does that mean? That means just as an additional perk. So even if you're supporting on Patreon for $1, you got to see what today's final round was. And I'm going to put it up now. And there are already a couple of claims. And if you'd like to be able to participate that way, like I mentioned, it's only $1 on the Patreon, not the YouTube part, the Patreon part. And let's get this party started with the final round of today's show, because I'm going to keep this under an hour, I hope.
Oh, man. Perry just asked if Lewis plays World of Warcraft, and I'm hoping he just answers back, no, I just wanted to win.
Oh. Take the shipping rate one off. We'll put the overlay pop-up back on. We're going to go ahead and change the dollar amount to this one because this isn't a dollar round. This is a $5 round. So before I drop the starting line, there are just a few claims. Not that many. There's just a few claims. So I will go ahead and take care of those claims. But first, let me start to lay them out. And in the A position, we've got the all-new Yang, number 7. In the A position, $5 on the board. Next one is the Century, number 1 of 8, $5 on the board. The next one is, I think this is a trade, man. This is a trade. JLA New World Order, and it's a trade, man. It's a trade paperback for $5. How are you gonna miss that? Don't miss out on that. Don't miss it. We're gonna move this all over. Everything's moving over. Everything's moving over. Moving over. Moving over. And next, we've got some 12-cent Gold Key Mighty Samson, $5. There you go. On the board.
Nice.
Check this one out. This one's pretty nice. Marvel Collector's Item Classic, number 4, reprinting Fantastic Four, number 7, Strange Tales 111, Tales of Suspense 41. Pretty cool.
Those are actually pretty good books, man.
And it's in the Mylars. And it's only $5. Next one we've got on the board for $5 is The Last Days of Black Widow, number 20. I don't know what's up with that, but it was sorted in the $5. Next up, we've got Michael Straczynski's Rising Stars, number 1 from Image Comics. I don't know if that's a variant cover because it does have some gold foiling on it, but who knows? It's all Mylar out of its mind. And in the next spot in the H, what about Black Hammer Justice League, number 1? All day, man. All day on that. Over there. Next up, we've got these, I do believe, are reprints, but they are 20 centers. Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 46. Reprinting some of that old Silver Age. Here's another Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 47. Bam. And this is the one that there was a question. This is Thor issue number 4, first cameo appearance of the Dark Winter. And the final book round is Justice League and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from Boom Studios, number 1. They're only $5, folks. It's not all kind of crazy. We ain't breaking the bank, but this is the final round for the day because we're going to try and keep this. There's no way I was going to keep it under an hour. God darn it.
So what is the game?
Final round. Oh, that's right. Let me check the claims. Got to check the claims. All right, claims. Let me go ahead and refresh this. Make sure there aren't any other claims from any of the Patreon supporters, but I do have Robb Boswell. Robb Boswell is claimed 3 books. In the final round, round 9, he has got letters E, K, and J. E, K, and J.
Dang it, Rob.
Nice.
E, K, and J have been claimed by Robb Boswell because he's got that nice little perk of being a Patreon supporter. I do appreciate you, my friend. $15 in round 9 for Rob. Now we will go ahead and drop that line. Get over here and drop that starting line. Round 9 starting line, only $5. And there we go, folks. We are in the final round. I am not going to be under an hour. Ugh. I am doing my best.
And just so people know, there is still a Silver Age on the board. Herminio Reyes Jr., letter L and M.
Herminio, $5 claims in round 9. Gets letter L. Nice pickup. And M.
Next
Nice.
up, MLB Comics, letter B.
All right, MLV. You are in. I'm wrapping up right now. 5 minutes and I'm done. I promise. MLV Comics, $5 in round 9. What letter?
He's getting B and F.
B
and F.
and F. You got it.
And Biggie, please double check me, but I believe I took
Big Will got D first. Big Will got D first.
Snag letter D. You got it, Big Will.
I'm going to get the last Silver Age on the board.
He got the last Silver Age of the day here.
Rob beat me to the others.
$5 in round 9 for Big Will.
You got A for Luis Ramirez.
Oh, no, I have not gotten A for Luis Ramirez. Luis
and
Ramirez.
G.
$5 claims in round 9 with A and G. Yeah, that's silver. I bet you I'm missing out on. So I'm messing up on that one, huh? I don't know. We'll see.
That reminds me of something.
Right?
And as of right now, I see no further claims.
Damn, that is the show. Only 2 books left on the board. I might as well tell you what they are. This is a trade paperback, by the way. That's a trade. It's a trade. $5 of round 9. And I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out. Let's go ahead and switch the camera over here back to this camera. That was a fantastic show. I want to do it again on Thursday. Same format. I'm going to try and go a little bit faster. We're going to try and get 10 rounds in, alternating back and forth. Same thing. Final round is going to get previewed. Biggie Shaq, what you got? You offering something?
I was going to just tell the chat. I got like 22 books. I'm trying to sell for $50. There's a bunch of Star Wars, Deadpool. If you're interested, hit me up on Instagram. I'll send you some pictures. There's some what ifs in here. A bunch of sketches. It's a good deal.
Very nice.
I will take the opportunity to say before we leave, I still have 40 boxes for sale.
How many do you got left?
7.
7 boxes left on the 4040. I think there's a new video that dropped on a 4040 today. Didn't I highlight that one? Someone opened up a 4040, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. They did?
They did. Yes, Luke Comics and Pops opened up his 4040 with his grandkid.
I got to add that then. Check. I'll
gotta get that in the list. Come on. It's in the tomorrow's top picks. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to pop you guys backstage so I can run the outro, and then I can go handle the children. I appreciate everybody's attendance today. Biggie Shaq, thank you. Pop you in the back. Big Will, thank you. I'll pop you in the back. And everybody joining me, thank you so much for joining me. I love the new format of this show. Hopefully you guys do too. And if you don't remember anything that happened in the last hour, don't forget, we had a good time. Peace, everybody.
Nice work, everyone. Sharp broadcast. Really good. Everyone on the floor as well. Really a lot of hustle. I liked it.